Man, you wouldn't believe how much I've missed making videos to these paedophile letters.
Jingle jangle jewelry, jingle jangle jewelry, jingle jangle jewelry, lovely, 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 jingle jangle jewelry, lovely, 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 jingle jangle jewelry, bunker my bum.
Anyway, hello everybody, this is Judge's Free Time here. And today we're going to be looking at a serious letter from TV licensing. I know all the others have been garbage and kind of empty threats, but this one is pretty serious. We will be visiting your area soon. That would actually terrify some people actually. So let's get to the real thing here. I don't have a television license, you know that, and I don't believe in this horse shit of fucking responding to these people, so I'm never going to respond to them. So the fact they keep making me letters is just hilarious. So we will be visiting your area soon, even though the fact that they don't know who the fuck I am, again, from the illegal occupier. Well done, lads. Let's get into this letter, shall we? Oh, look, call 0300 pedophile number to avoid being visited. They don't visit, folks, often anyway. And if so, don't answer to the pedophiles. Anyway, this is what the letter looks like. I have cut out my information because the pen I would normally use to scribble it out is running out and I don't want any information leaked of me that easily. Anyway, it has in bold here. Oh, not bold, actually, it's not in capitals either. It just says, your address has been scheduled for a visit by an enforcement officer. Now, the reason why I'm doing this letter is because I don't believe I've done this letter before. But, I digress if I have. But, yeah. Talking about investigation, lads, and you can't even fucking figure out anyone's name. It's just embarrassing to call you guys enforcement people. Okay. So, again, on the back it says hilariously, would you like help in another language? What, all this time you've been sending all these death threats and stuff like that for a fucking license, and now we need it in a language? Christ. Although, if you do ask them for that, do they send these pedophile letters in their language? I don't freaking think they will, to be honest. But I digress, let's carry on. Dear Sir / Madam, you have not responded to our last letters in 10 days. Of course not. I have a fucking life. I've been to my mum's and I've had a life. Plus, I don't need to prove that I've got a television or a television license, you pricks, because I technically don't, watch live TV, so, I don't have to prove shit to you. Really, I don't. So, I don't have to ring you, I don't have to do any of this. This is just... Ringing them up is just like an open contract. That means that, they will then have to bring their so-called pedophile bastards over, known as the so-called enforcement officers, by the way, which don't exist in my opinion unless you sign up a contract, and then they will find who you are and etc. by you saying who you are, unless you keep it very, very secret. I don't know. But again, I've never called these fucking pricks. I never will. Anyway, so you did not respond to our last letter within 10 days. Okay. This means we have had no option but to start an investigation of your address. That your investigation is fantastic, lads. Fantastic technology. I think it's fantastic that you found out my name, you found out who I am, and you pinned me out and actually smeared shit on my walls and actually said, pay a license, you greedy bastard. And then I called the cops and, you still gone, oh, I'm just being fucking sarcastic. This is a crap investigation, lads. Again, I can't believe people pay you good money for this shit. I really don't. What happens now? We have scheduled a visit. Well, duh. Look, what happens now? And then they repeat the fucking cells. Okay, by an officer by the enforcement division to stick real big dildos up your ass. Oh, sorry, that's not in the writing. The enforcement officer will explain why they are visiting. Yeah, but it's made obvious why they're fucking. So it then goes on about how, they want to come round and fucking rape your kids or something, I don't know. No, it just says here that they just want to check if you're watching BBC programmes on iPlayer or watching any live signals, which I never do because I don't, watch that shite. I've got better things to do than to watch that shite. Without being covered by a licence, well, again, whatever. Interview you under caution, and this could be used as evidence in court. So basically, they're applying here that you will be caught anyway, and you'll be in court, and you know you'll be doing all this shit and all that sort of stuff, which is bullshit because some people don't answer their doors, so you're not going to find them out. And let's face it, interview you and put you as evidence in court. So that's why you don't open the door, lads, because you know these things are fucking useless. In my verbal opinion, if they do knock on your door, the best thing is just to ignore it, or just slam it in their face because they have no right. If you keep your mouth shut, everything will be kosher. Or in bed, if you've got a buzzer or whatever, turn it off, and then you won't be woken up early by those pricks. If you are whatever the fuck you, oh sorry, here we go. If you are prosecuted, you could be fined up to £1,000. Yeah, that's bullshit. The last time I heard someone getting fined was 200 quid. So again, you're lying through your fucking teeth, lads, just to get a license. Blah, blah, blah. You still have a chance to avoid this visit. Call our specialist pedophile team on 0300, not saying the number. They have the authority to stop this enforcement visit. Yeah, because it's made up. It's just scary writing. And the payment card is £6 a week, which is still too much. I wouldn't pay a fucking penny to you fucks. Remember, you must call us now if you want to stop the investigation. Which, by the way, from what I've learnt, there's no investigation. There's none of that horse shit. Unless it's because I've been turning my buzzer off, but still, this is bullshit. Don't believe a fucking word these pedos have to say. Colin Bigot again, and more bollocks on the bottom. This was April 2017. We're getting to the end of April now, so no one fucking broke my door down. No one fucking said, oh, you must have a license or anything, because no fucker was here. And they can't do that anyway, knock down your door anyway, because unless you call them up under contract, they can't do shit. And that's exactly the same for debt collectors, by the way. They can't do shit unless you call them first. Then you're entered into their legal contract. But yeah, that's pretty interesting how this toilet piece of paper came in the post like that. I mean, pretty nice, really. Pretty pretty, how it's red and all that sort of stuff. And if your investigation is so good, why say dear sir / madam when there's no name on it, etc. You're just bullshitting through your teeth, aren't you, lads? Trying to get your, you know, little mums and all that, trying to get money out of them, and you know, for your pedophile network that doesn't deserve a fucking penny. Anyway, another thing that's kind of hilarious is they're repeating themselves again on the letter by putting that number in, and to avoid being visited again. Which is bullshit, they never do. And yeah, basically, yeah, there's not even a TV license thing here anymore, so they're getting really cheap on this. So yeah, that's what I have to say, you know. Ignore it, really. Ignore everything that they give you. Don't need to repeat myself a million times, but I thought I'd make this because I kind of did miss this, and you know, their new letters give me an excuse to make this shitty video. Or a video even, or shitty video, yeah, let's go back to that reference. But yeah, you may notice I got a new shirt, by the way. My mum got me it. She got me one in blue as well, but I left it behind. But I will be, you know, doing the tag video in this same top and everything. So that's that to follow. Anyway, if you're looking for advice in this video, say you're not in my playlist, which you can do, the best advice is ignore the pricks, disconnect the phone. If you have one of those stupid phones on that buzzers and interrupts you at 6 o'clock in the morning, I've got a video on that if you want to check that. What else? There is a video somewhere in the playlist as well, what to do if you do answer to one of these people. If you have friends coming over and then automatically it was a TV license guy, there is a way to avoid them. But to be vaguely honest, they don't come at night, they only come in the morning, so if you've got friends coming at night, then it's solved. And if you've got like an Amazon or whatever delivery coming, that's when you do turn on your buzzer and that will work, and then you disconnect it when you finish with it. I do that all the time with pizza and all sorts of deliveries coming through. So, you know, I'm kind of safe in that region. And anyway, TV licensing have no authority to break into a building that's actually empty when it's not empty, because it's not been answered to for about a year or two now since it's been blank. So, you know, I'm more covered here to, you know, the best thing is to keep your mouth shut. Just don't reply to them, don't give your name, because then it will be on your letters, and then you know, you think it's something else, and etc. So if you want to keep the legal occupier, keep your mouth shut for a very, very long time, and eventually they'll think, oh wait, the property's empty, and they'll keep sending these fucking things. Again, like someone once said for the debt collector video, all it is a machine that just goes and it keeps going and going and going, sending out these fucking letters from these pricks, and they don't really do anything really. They're just giving you them through the post. If anything, they're wasting money in paper doing this shit, which is one thing I'm actually glad, because that means the BBC is losing more money, and I hate the BBC so much. So there you go. So yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Any advice you need, please comment below, and I will try and respond to you as fast as I can. Do note that I do have a life sometimes, so I can't always respond to people, but I will try. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and stay naive and free, and don't fucking reply to these bastards, including debt collectors, because they're assholes too. Bye!